guys, so we just got our bed platform in. Now we're gonna cut holes in it. We were debating cutting it in half.
What's up, guys? Sorry to interrupt this vlog, but I just realized that I didn't make a video on how to make the bed frame itself. That's because there wasn't enough video to make a whole video about it. I mean, honestly, we probably could have, but it was also really like hard to do. So I didn't want to make a video on that and have anyone try to like copy our style on it. I'll link the video that we copied down below, so that way you can have like a professional guide you through that process. But I will put a little bit of the video in right now so that you can see how we did it. But we basically just copied the video that we're linking down below, so we'll watch that and then we'll get right back to the vlog. All right, okay, so sorry we weren't filming a lot of this project for the bed. It was like way harder than we thought it was going to be, so we kind of been doing it off camera just because I don't want to have to worry about moving the camera around so much. So sorry, but what we got so far is these 2x6s, and we use riveting nuts and put them in the wall. A riveting nut looks like this, and it basically goes into the wall and gets crimped inside of there, so that we can now screw a big bolt into it. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one. I stripped this one, it should be 6, sorry, 5. We have 5 so far, it should be 6, but I stripped one of them. And then, but it's still pretty supportive. And then this side, I didn't want to do it because our walls are curved, so I basically did the main support and one over here. Should have done one down there, but we are bad at repairing and didn't have an extra one. And then we have a smaller one over here because I made the hole too big for the riveting nut, and we had to use a wing nut instead. So that's where we're at. And we basically just put one bracket up with one screw just to make sure that it's, because my whole thing is every time I put a whole thing in and put it on, we end up having to move it. So this is where we're at now. So right now I'm just gonna put the rest of the screws in, and then we have this first bracket in, or this first telescopic frame part. So the way these work, we got these from IKEA actually. And the way they work is these little, well, they're telescopic for one. They're really strong because of the bends that they have in them and the type of metal it is. And then also it just, they don't actually have these. We had to order these online. But these are what they go into. We bought 3 of them. Every time we were showing people, or when we were trying to get these from them, they were really questionable what we were building for some reason. I'm very concerned. But we got 3, and I think you only need 2 for a normal bed, but we want the extra support, obviously, so.
It says 2 3/4.
Alright, so after like 4 days trying to figure this out, we pretty much did it.
The bed is up.
So we'll measure it out and see if we can find a bed that we're on top of it. So yeah, we're gonna keep trying to figure it out.
Half, so it'd be easier to get in and out, but I think that we're just gonna leave it. We're cutting in holes because it allows airflow, so no mold or moisture gets underneath in between the mattress. All right, so we're gonna cut these holes in this platform, and then we're gonna primer it with mold killer paint. And then there is gaps on the side of our bed frame here where it doesn't go even, but that's because our van is
Curved.
oddly shaped.
Yeah.
So nothing's perfect, but I feel like that's okay.
So what I would have wanted to do would be on the framing, obviously put like something behind here, like a block, so I can make it straight all the way across. But everything we're doing is kind of like, we're on a time crunch, so I rushed it a bit, and now there's a gap, but that only just brings more airflow in. I mean, it's not a big deal. Plus there's a cable right there that I couldn't get rid of that has clearance now, so I mean, I'm not too worried about it. Plus, like I said, it's just gonna be more airflow. So alright guys, so we got, this isn't the board, this is just laying around, but we bought a 2x6 the same as these that'll fit. We're gonna cut it to shape, so it'll be right here. 72, this is slightly short, this is just one that I had lying around, but basically it's going to create a lip so that our bed doesn't just slide forward, and neither will this 2x4. So I just wanted to see what it looked like. We just had this lying around. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. That should all be done today, hopefully. I don't know.
So before we were sleeping on this futon, and if you haven't seen those videos, you can go back and watch them.
Yeah, we'll link them below.
Yes. This was the bed we were sleeping on before, and we thought was gonna be good, but it was
We
just.
knew it was gonna be kind of small though.
But it was way too small. So.
Yeah. I once kicked her off. We were sleeping and I was having a night terror, so I kicked the wall and just pushed her right off.
Oh my god, I slammed on the wall, fell on the ground. It was just, we just needed more room.
Our remedy was putting the Yeti cooler that we had right next to it and just putting pillows over that because it was almost the same level. I mean, it wasn't enough to like lay on and be comfortable, but she was able to like
get
put
a
her leg
couple
on.
extra inches. This is gonna give us a next 6 inches, 8 inches or so extra room, which is 2 thumbs up because that was our biggest issue. All right, so we use these riveting nuts to mark where we're going to put all of our holes, and now we are going to remove them, drill these holes through, and then we're gonna drill our bigger ones. All right, guys, so I thought this was gonna be a drill our holes. It was gonna be fun. I was excited. But like everything else, it's just hard.
Every step.
So it was almost burning our wood when we were circling it in.
Yeah,
and
we successfully got 4 of them.
But we decided to drill half because it's burning and it's hard on the top. And then we're gonna flip this over right now and we're gonna drill all the holes on the other side. So maybe it'll just.
Yeah, because it seems like my little drill over here is getting overheating. We thought we got some good ones. I'm not sure, leave it in the comments if you know if this brand sucks or not, but we got it. Came with a free battery and that's all we needed to hear, so. No drill bits though.
No drill bits came with it.
We had to buy our own, but that's okay. So let's flip this and go. We just finished painting this. She's doing the inside of the holes. I did the outside. It's a mold killing primer so that there's no mold or moisture later on, or if there is moisture, it doesn't create mold. The holes are for ventilation, and then we're gonna put it on this here. Yeah, so I just cut that while we were waiting. That's gonna be the front so that the bed doesn't slide out when we slam on the brakes, and it'll create a little lip over there, securing it in position. Super exciting.
All right, guys, so we finished our bed. All that's left is for our mattress to come in. All right, so we put in the support beam here, and tomorrow we are going to be doing some light framing, and then we're gonna put up some temporary walls. So that's gonna be it for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow.